Hello and welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new, remember to hit that subscribe button and thank you for hitting that like button and supporting the channel. It's greatly appreciated. We're going to talk today about the Aries full blood moon that is happening on the 20th of October 2021. We'll talk about the energies, the astrological energies. We'll touch on that. We'll get some messages through cards, spirit, and we'll see what else comes through for you to help you understand the energy. And it's always about helping you evolve through those transitions and processes. Full moons are an accumulation of the last month's energy or 6 months energy, whatever aspect is going on and in your own personal chart. But also remember, it's about ending, so completion of a cycle. With that energy, it's usually quite intense, so be aware of that. Aries energy is fire energy. It is about taking action. It is assertion. It is stepping into you. It is kind of boldly going forth. So it is a very fiery energy and a forceful energy. So just be aware of that. We'll look at some aspects here for you. It's going to be extremely dynamic energy, that's for sure. And because there's a conjunction going on here with Eris, this is an energy. Eris represents discord and chaos. So we've got this extreme dynamic energy. So please be aware of that. This chaos, though, and discord, that it's sort of the street fighter, the rebellion, you know, the stand up and fight, shake things up. Where you haven't been able to, Aries will definitely help you go forward in that. Now, this chaos or discord that Eris creates, it is for a purpose, though. It has a reason behind it. It's not just to do it. It's not just to create disharmony. Okay, and what it's going to accelerate is events for the next 6 months. So keep that aware, and we've got more of that energy in November. I think there's an eclipse coming up in November, so as well. So those blood moons is the Earth's moon is in a total lunar eclipse. This happens about 2 times a year. So, you know, it's very intense energy if you want to look at it like that, but there's going to be a cascade of truth. There's going to be shocking revelations, okay? And look, it's warrior energy. Aries is warrior energy, leader energy. So combative energy could be there, particularly with the Eris of discord, chaos, the street fighter, the rebellious energy. But you're going to be able to stand up and you know, I think you're going to be really clear in who you are or where you want to move forward to, and that's going to be intensified with that fire energy. Just have some compassion in your conviction, because Aries is very direct, very fiery. It's our get up and go. It gives you the drive, the force, the energy to do things. Which we need, you know, standing in your power, standing up for your rights, standing up for yourself. That is all that Aries energy. But we must remember with the Aries energy, you know, they can go forward too fast or too, not ruthlessly, but what am I trying to say here? Forceful, you know, when you sort of trailblaze through and don't watch what you're knocking down type thing. So just be mindful of that. Have some compassion and conviction and watch your anger. All right, definitely watch anger, because you're going to feel the courage come up and the bravery, and you're going to stand in your power. So we need to do that in being clear in who you are, but also in general as an energy. There is a Libra energy there, so fairness, calm and balance. So that might balance that energy out a little bit. But Libra also represents legal issues, truth and justice. So we've got a big emphasis here on the real truth, justice in the truth, fairness and legal issues. So that is going to come up, and because we've got Chiron here, there's a Chiron aspect, a wound is going to come up, and it is directly related to death and rebirth, and we have a completion of a cycle. And I talked about that in one of my videos where we were, you know, some people were ending an identity of who they were and moving into another one, a real death and rebirth. And now we've got the Aries being able to push us through and move into that and step into that fully and embrace it. So a massive transformation there. We have a grand trine. Chiron aspect was the wound, death and rebirth within you, where you need to do that and grow. And also Mercury standing up, speaking out, communicating, actually doing it, okay? We've got Mercury retrograde for a few weeks, so we've been going over things. We're putting things, trying to get things organised to put in place. Maybe if you were doing legal issues, you're just thinking about it, organising it, getting it arranged and to put in place. Aries moon forward, full moon forward, closing out a cycle. For some of you, grand trine of air. We have a grand trine of air, so air signs. So new social structures are going to be put in place about a lot of fairness. All right. Midheaven is also an aspect in this astrological lineup with the full moon. That is your reputation out in the world. Who you now want to put out in the world. Who you want to be. How you want to be seen. The identity. The clear on who I am. So there we go. Big energy. So let's see what the cards want to bring through. What is the overall collective message for the full moon in Aries? What do people need to know, Spirit? Bring through the highest and best. Let's get Spirit's truth. What is the messages? What do they need to know? Yeah, the Hermit card has come out. Now, the Hermit card is about going inward, but maybe you've already been inward, but I actually also see that as, you know, soul connection. Okay, what does your soul want? Going very inward, or you've been in there exploring, or a new identity. You know, the soul being attracted to people, places, situations, jobs, career, where I have a soul connection here. Oh my gosh. The fire sign card came out, the King of Wands. That's about taking action, moving forward, speaking up, speaking out. He takes action. He follows through. He does it. He's a leader. Okay, he's fearless. He will take the action necessary. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo card, fire sign card on the Aries full moon. So you've shown up that energy in the reading. What else have we got here? Yeah, look at this, signing contracts, weighing up the pros and cons, or signing contracts, or making an actual decision. And that could be a soul contract too. So, you know, if you're just doing your spiritual work and you're very happy in your life, but you're doing your spiritual work, there could be some soul contracts coming in here that you've really thought about. Okay, you've had to go very deeply and think about. And with that, now I'm ready to take action. So the full moon is definitely full of action. You may, here's that standing up for myself, defending myself. You want to step into your true authentic self. This person here is they're oozing magnetism, they're oozing abundance. They create abundance because they're just doing them. They're just standing in their power, doing them, moving forward. So they're very connected to their soul contract, to their journey. A decision is made, or burdens are going to be released this full moon. For some of you, it's contracts, whether they're spiritual contracts with people, places, situations, or actual physical contracts. Could be legal, could be job, could be whatever it is. It looks like you're either releasing a burden or making a decision. You've looked over it long enough. I just heard that. You've looked over it long enough. You've thought about it long enough. Okay, it's time to actually put some action in play. And they could be actions where you start to see, is that going to work, or is that going to work, or is that going to work? Rather than sitting back doing the nothing, the hermit energy. Okay. You know, you might know the exact direct thing, but you might want to take some action and start exploring it. Yep, The Emperor is a final decision, a brand new path with overflowing abundance. So wherever you are being led to, whatever you release, the burdens, you are moving in, and you're going to look at more options, or you're ready to look at more options. There's ideas you've had, there's cups full of ideas, and you've been thinking and thinking and thinking about them, but they're not in reality. Well, the new path's coming in, and those ideas, or you want to put those ideas into play, into motion, moving forward, or create or bring this abundance in and step into the true you. For a lot of you, it could hit around career. We've got the Queen of Wands here too. So there's the other fire sign card. Wow, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. She takes action. He, she, no gender here. He, she takes action. They know their worth, they know what they want, and they're ready to follow through. So we've got action card here. Both very fire, dynamic, action orientated. If you are dealing with a Leo, a similar fire sign, so if it's a Leo dating a Leo, or an Aries dating an Aries, or a Sagittarius dating a Sagittarius, it could be a relationship. They're divine counterparts, basically. Okay, so you might want to, let's see what's going to come in there. Yeah, it looks like there's action being taken. Things are going to be cleared up. So if there was any deceit or deception, miscommunication, Mercury retrograde's been here around us. We also had Mercury retrograde in Venus just before Mercury went retrograde as well. So we've had a lot of retrograde, miscommunication, things not working out, not moving forward, going backwards, going back over things. Deceit and deception can be any deception you've created, or you can deceive yourself. You could be in denial. You could have been denying something, denying taking action in something you know you need to. And it definitely is about you expanding beyond your current limits, your current boundaries, shifting, moving, travel, taking action. This person's ready to move forward beyond their current situation. And they're actually been thinking about it, organizing it, putting it into plan, or actually signing legal contracts here. So we've got a lot of that. There's been a lot of thinking, and the thinking about how to move forward, or the distant future, is or has or will create a lot of maybe you having to stand up, speak your truth. It might create discord for people. You might have to defend yourself a bit, speak your truth. Wherever you step into, it is very abundant energy. This is I heal you, you heal me. Together we're abundant. There's a healing coming on here. And there's a healing that brings you, I just heard fulfillment. There's a fulfillment. It feels warm and sort of rich and fulfilling. What are they trying to tell me here? There's a lot of pentacles here. It's a lot of abundant, and I am focused on the light there coming through. This union, where you're heading creates a lot of abundance. Yeah, on all levels. Yep, see the receiving, that's it. Sometimes you just got to pull more cards. See the receiving, love, connection, emotion, something I feel I'm connected to emotionally. Not just making decisions that are practical and logical and all of that. I can see the planning's gone into play, or the thinking, or the strategizing, but this is now receiving it, moving towards it, going towards it, or releasing burdens so that you can go toward and feel connection. Yep, receiving. Somebody wants to give to you, or you want to give to them. This is a final decision. It could be a career. It could be money for people. It could be a change in career. It could be something you already invest into, or someone's about to invest in you. But the Emperor represents an empire. Okay, this is long-term stable, or creating that. Okay, but it's sort of a final decision, and someone or something wants to give, or it's coming in. Here is the path, the overflowing, there's Mercury retrograde, words are getting very mixed up. Overflowing cup of abundance, more. If you go on the path, if you take the new path, take the new journey, look at the abundance coming through. But a lot of you to go on this had to release the old pain, or old hurt, or old suffering, old relationships. This is past stuff. It could be past wounds within yourself, maybe healing needed to be done. But it looks like to have this, you have to leave this, or you feel that. But you are looking at your options. Here it is, all about standing in your authenticity. Okay, I'm putting my past behind me. I've put my past wounds behind me. I've decided, and I'm going to stand firm in who I am and what I am, and all my ideas and all these things I've been maybe even manifesting, desiring, creating here. So let's get some clarifiers with, I'm going to use this one. This is the same deck, but it's the bigger deck. So we'll get some clarifiers on this. Yeah, look at that. On the Queen of Wands, taking action, following through this time, knowing their worth, knowing who they are. They've thought about it long, hard and deeply. It's a soul calling, yearning contract, or you've gone very inward to think about this. And we've got the World card, a brand new beginning. We always get beginnings on endings, full moons. Yep. You may have put someone out in the cold. They may have abandoned you. You might need to do that. You've been avoiding it, or not wanting to do it, or you did it. It could be you deceived yourself, or you ignored something that you should have taken action in, because you're taking action in it now. So if I look at this, this can be, you know, you put something out in the cold, but now you're taking action. So, and the Queen of Wands is before that, taking action. So either you were deceiving yourself, or you didn't want to look at something, or you don't want to deal with something, or to take action, you know, is going to create some truths to come out to yourself, to others. Maybe moving forward, you'll have to put someone or leave something behind. Yeah, it is definitely that. Whatever's been sabotaging you, the people, places, situations that have been sabotaging you moving forward, okay? People not really working with you or for you, where you want to expand and move forward. I think that's going to be very obvious to you. You've really looked into it, weighed it up, the pros and cons, made a decision, or you're going to finalize some contracts to do that, so that you can stop being blocked from moving forward. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Justice card, which is the Libra energy. Just as I talked about contracts, legal, truth, justice, balance, fairness, it can be commitments as well. So, yep, look at this. Came out here, standing in your truth, in your authenticity. The same card has come out here in the bigger deck. You've been thinking about this for a long time. You've been fighting this, struggling this, or you're going to have to fight, struggle, put in hard work to stand in this authenticity, put the past behind you and move forward, defending yourself. Oh, here we go, the Hermit card. Yep, this is something that will, it's a soul healing, soul calling, soul connection, because we've got the healing card here, the togetherness, I heal you, you heal me, an inner child wound. But look at the abundance here. It feels like this energy, I feel like it's a soul calling. That's kind of what I'm hearing here. What? Yeah, it's like the abundance, the pull, the yearning, the energy, the energy you're feeling. It's on a soul, it's on a deep level, an inner deep level. So whether that's a career, a person, a place, a situation. Look at you, releasing a burden and moving forward, because you want to move forward to more connection, more love, where you can receive or you feel connected emotionally. And there's the Fool card, moving forward, stepping into the unknown. It is an opportunity that you're actually ready or prepared to take. Okay, the Fool, it is the unknown. You haven't been there before. You don't know the answers to that. It is about having faith. Okay, but it feels the Fool is ready. The Fool is a new beginning as well. We've got a new beginning. We've got a new beginning here. Now receiving. Now we've got a lot of energy here. We've got the Queen of Cups and we've got the King of Cups. Again, divine counterparts. So for a lot of you, this will be about relationship, because we have the King and Queen of Wands, and now we've got the King and Queen of Cups. So we've got divine counterparts here who are either in action, on the same path, or connected, like to do the same thing. you know, walking the same path, and they're actually very connected. There's an emotional connection here too, or a balance with these two, with action and emotion here. Wanting to give, wanting to start something, wanting to create a solid foundation or a final decision or an empire, or it's a giving, and the King of Cups is balanced emotions as well. The Queen of Cups is opening to receive, may have released some stuff as well for some of you. Yeah, look at this. Definitely, this can be my nostalgia card, thinking of the past, but I'm not getting that this time. It actually feels like my twin flame card or twin union. So this is your divine, this is, how do I say this? Whether it's career, whether it's relationship, whether it's just how you want to live or where you want to go or how you want to connect with like-minded people. These two are doing the same thing. They're filling the same cups with the same berries. They're doing the same thing. They're on the same path. It's peaceful. It's connected, and they're working together without interrupting each other. So it is like a divine union. It's very peaceful. It's very harmonious. It's very, you know, hanging out together. It is the new path. It's full of abundance. There's flow here with them. There's energy. It's funny, even the cups are very aligned. The cups are side by side sitting on the water. The cups are very, there's two. So it is definitely partnership, alignment, balanced, everything coming into balance. But, you know, I think there was hurt, there was pain here, whether it's to this where you're moving to, but these old wounds or from the past that you had to get through. You're ready to take a leap. This is the yes card. So if you've been thinking about it and you're ready and this full moon's pushing you into action, this is the yes card. This is the I'll give it a go. Even though I don't know the outcome, a bit like the Fool card. Even though I don't know the outcome, even though it's a bit of a risk, it's a bit of a chance, I haven't really thought it all through, I don't know the proper outcome. It looks like you've been thinking about it or thinking of all the different ways or options you could do it, not doing, thinking, and you're ready to really stand into that authentic energy. This card can be that you haven't thought it out or research, you know, when you start something and you haven't researched it as much thoroughly, you know, you more take action. It can be fast action. It's another wands. There's so much fire in this. There's so many wands in this. Be careful of that aggressive energy, okay? Or that fast. It feels fast. Let's get, oh, what is that card doing in there? It's not even meant to be in that deck. So let's get another message. What's the overall message here? That standing in your authenticity, you've thought about all these options, you're ready to speak out. Oh, no way. So I was trying to pull more cards to get more answer on this last card, but I pulled out the same card. So maybe there is a lot of options coming in there as well. Star card. So wish fulfillment. You manifested this. You wanted this. You thought about this, and it is reward. Okay. Be careful what you're manifesting to, meaning thinking positively, not negatively when you start something. And it is about going on a journey. So you have been wanting and thinking and trying to weigh up or very not putting into action, but now the star cards, the rewards here, you've manifested it. Here it is, the journey. This is taking a journey, ready to go into the unknown, ready to stand in my authenticity, ready to give it a go. And that is the Aries energy that's coming through. Aries is, I'll give it a go, you know. Aries don't really think it through that much either. You know, they're more action orientated because they can deal with everything along the way. They have that capacity. They have that strength and courage. That's why they're the leaders. Yeah, look at this 10 of Cups. And that's the small card. They've fallen into the big deck, but it came out. The 10 of Cups. This is about going into a journey, ready to move forward on a journey. It is the unknown. There's a cup missing here. You are safe. You are secure. You have everything, but you know there's more to the journey. There's more growth. And it's about your 10 of Cups. Happiness, contentment, relationship. Now, that can be friends, family, work, career, lifestyle. Just, you know, place that where it resonates for you. As you, yeah, wow. There is a massive decision or burden released around a Ten of Cups or a family situation for some of you. This is looking like a relationship for a majority. Could be having to sign legal papers, get things in place, organise, buying, selling houses, whatever it is, home, family, whatever. And a decision and a release has been made to move on to a Ten of Cups. So there's like been a hold up here or something like that. For others of you, it could be a contract that for work or something you've really wanted to do or move forward to. Message coming from Spirit, or it's a message, text, email, invite coming from Spirit, a conversation that you need to hear. It is set up through Spirit, and it's going to be very clear, very direct. The King of Swords, sorry, has no emotion here. I feel it's very clear. So if it could even be Spirit, a message from Spirit coming that makes you very clear, or a decision made about your wish fulfillment. Or if you've been very disconnected emotionally, because we've got the King and Queen of Cups here and lots of union going on, and had Ten of Cups, you know, finally you may have brought in that reconnection or be ready to reconnect. Let's just get some messages from here. How are we going for time? Let's get some spiritual messages here. Yes, standing your ground. Wow, if that and 7 spiritual. There is these spiritual contracts. There are these new soul contracts coming in. You know, if this is not an Aries card taking on, standing in the I am, I'm doing what I want, I'm moving forward, I know what I want, I know who I am. And even if you don't, you're ready to move and take some action forward with something. And, you know, to me, it could be with all the spiritual awakening that's been happening, it is the like a soul pulling as well with all the Hermit cards. Patience and planning, 7-7. This is spiritual. This is a spiritual contract, spiritual plan, spiritual calling, inner soul calling that we can't really deny. And financial and material changes will have to happen. We've got 7-7-5. Wow. Clarify standing your ground, throat chakra, standing 5, another 5 under the 7. 7-7-5, 5's change. We've got another 5, throat chakra, under standing your ground. Someone is about to speak up, speak out. Patience and planning, they've been in mental conflict. There has been mental conflict and they've had to work through things or figure out their mind or work through how they will do things. 7-2. And intuition. So financial and material changes, intuition. New beginnings. There we go. There we have it for the Aries full moon. I'm stopping it here because we've reached a cycle. It's the new cycle that we've all been waiting for or going through. You are stepping into it or putting it in play or taking action. And new beginnings are here. And again, holding a wand. And the first one, stands your ground, holding a wand, making a statement, a new beginning with the Fool card, with the releasing, with the direction. Here we have it again. We have a repeat here. We have a lot of wands and a lot of action. So there's the message for the full moon. Please watch that fire energy, okay, and taking action, because things are going to happen very fast, and I think this is going to accelerate the events of the next 6 months. So take care. I hope this helps, and hit that like button. Thank you. Bye.